The largest ever hack in crypto just happened a few hours ago. Check this out. I thought that it would be worth sharing. I don't trade crypto. I don't personally care for it. I've always viewed it as just a hyped up, overvalued movement, right? Nonetheless, a lot of people do value it. I just want to make sure that I share the news. Bybit crypto exchanges suffers the largest hack ever with more than $1 billion stolen. So supposedly it was $1.1 billion to 1.4, depending on where Ethereum was trading at. But this highlighted a transfer of more than 401,000 Ethereum. The hacker transferred the funds to a fresh wallet address, but then has since moved the funds to more than 50 other wallets. So you want to know like the part that I find like super funny about all of this is some of you guys might not, because obviously it had a negative impact to Ethereum. Ethereum is now back at that same previous support of 2,600. So again, Ethereum is not crashing. It's just testing that same previous support range. I want to show you a video though of the CEO actually confirming. So it's not just made up news. It's actually confirmed by the CEO. But before I share with you this video, isn't crypto supposed to be super secure? Isn't crypto supposed to be like, hey, the government can't take it away from me? And isn't crypto supposed to be like low fees? Maybe it's just been my experience and what I've heard or what I hear about it. People are always getting hacked. Money's always being stolen. There's a bunch of fraud committed in the crypto space. On top of that, the fees are absolutely insane. Anytime you use any of these platforms, the fees are absolutely like an insane amount for maybe the dollar amount that it is that you're trading. And yet we still think that this is going to be like a real adoption from the US dollar. It's literally laughable. Like all these value pieces of why crypto was supposed to be super valuable. It's complete BS. It's become, if anything, worse than normal currency. And guess what? Like you can barely ever even use it. And that's the part, like the utility behind this is so absolutely insane that like people actually think that the average American with less than $1,000 in their bank account actually believe that they're going to be okay with putting their money into this with fluctuations of 50 to 70%, because every time crypto crashes, it crashes 50 to 70%. I can promise you the average American will never expose himself to that kind of risk because they simply cannot tolerate it. They don't care about your crypto, right? It's a hyped movement. And moments like this, I think, just like present huge red flags that, again, normally do get ignored until it really begins to fall apart. But I want to show you this video very quickly from the actual CEO of Bybit.
Experience currently Bybit is still processing withdrawals. I will give you the latest update. We've experienced massive withdrawals since the last 2 hours. And we currently have about, as of maybe 10 minutes ago, 4,000 withdrawal pending. That's because we need to move liquidity into chains, okay?
I don't think you guys understand like how insane that is. They have so many withdrawals in the last 2 hours, is what he said, that based off of what they are, where they're currently at right now, they have 4,000 withdrawals pending because they have to move more funds over for liquidity issues. Do you remember what caused the 2021 to 2022 crash? It was liquidity issues. It's the same bullshit over and over again with these overhyped up, over leveraged crypto exchanges. It's absolutely insane, right? Like fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. What's that joke? A fool can never get fooled again. It's like you guys continue to put yourself through this roller coaster of this is a pump and dump. It pumps, it peaks, and then eventually it's going to come crashing down. Why wouldn't you take profits? It's so insane. It's like, well, no, this is a movement. This is the future. Man, like maybe if they really begin to fix all these, like maybe it's just me, but there are so many underlying issues with crypto. And maybe it's just my perspective. Maybe I am old fashioned. But with all these value pieces of the utility, of the secureness, of no fraud, of the low exchange fees, like all of those were supposed to be key factors of why people wanted to use crypto. But none of them are true anymore. A bunch of people are getting their accounts seized by the US government. So it's not that it's super secure. You're getting hacked and money stolen. There's a bunch of fraud happening. Exchange fees are absolutely insane, incredibly expensive. And then you have fluctuations of 50 to 70%. And don't even get me started with the whole meme stock movement that just makes the whole crypto space laughable. Like, it is insane. It baffles me that people still are so hard-headed to believe that, again, it's not that this thing can't pump up, right? It's shown in its past that it could pump up, but it always comes crashing down, just like a pump and dump, just like GameStop, right? It's value is not driven based off of the pump. It's within its ability to sustain itself, but it doesn't, right? It continues and continues to get pumped and dumped. It's so unfortunate, but we'll see. Time will tell, right? Maybe they will fix the problems and maybe we can adopt it. But as of right now, I just could not imagine a world where the average American with less than $1,000 in their account would ever want to settle and expose themselves to this kind of risk. It just doesn't make sense. It's not realistic. So very excited to follow up. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Make sure you guys follow for updates. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Take care, team.